Hi Sagittarius, this is your August 26th through September 1st weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Spread number 3 will be love from the past. Then in the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with the fifth spread, which will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Sagittarius. We have the High Priestess, then we have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Chariot, clarified by the Hierophant. In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups, and we also have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Taurus. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. I'm going to be very honest with you, Sagittarius. Just like this person will be with you, by the way. This reading is a classic case of a secret admirer revealing their feelings to you. That's what it is. Especially the first 3 cards on the left. The High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. Yep, somebody's going to tell you they love you. And perhaps they've been harboring feelings for I don't know how long. Alright, but yeah, the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups could be a water sign. But the Chariot, by the way, is also a water sign indicator. The Chariot is a Cancer card. But the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess, lots of water. Yep. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But the High Priestess is a card of a secret. A secret. It's also a card of intuition, so perhaps this person's intuition is finally kicking in and telling them to let you know how they feel. But since it is a secret card, right? So they've been hiding their feelings from you. Or perhaps they've secretly prepared something. Some kind of a very romantic gesture. The Knight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. So here it comes, the confession of love. That's exactly what those 2 cards are together, right? The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, by the way, but the Knight of Cups is the most loving, the most romantic, the most caring knight out of all 4 knights. And the Ace of Swords, clarifying it, is the Ace of Truth. So they're going to tell you how they feel. Again, they could do it through a very romantic gesture, take you to a nice restaurant, get mariachi going, get I don't know, something among those lines. Don't be surprised if they go out of their way and be very romantic, right? But yeah, the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. All right. We also have the Chariot, clarified by the Hierophant in the middle. Those 2 are 2 major arcana cards. We do have a few major arcana cards, right, on the table. And those 2 are 2 of them. The Chariot could be a Cancer, the Hierophant could be a Taurus. But the Chariot is a card of victory, success. It's a card of the triumph. It's a card of a moving forward and not looking back. It could also be a card of literally going somewhere. Perhaps the 2 of you can go somewhere. Never, ever, ever go anywhere with strangers, but I think at this point, you're probably you will be familiar with this person. You will know what this person is all about, and I think you'll be comfortable with going somewhere with this person. Because on the bottom of the deck, we have the World. The World could also be a card of travel. This card sometimes comes through as a card of someplace remote. Right, so together with the Chariot, perhaps again a trip, you guys going somewhere is not out of the equation, right? The Hierophant, clarifying the Chariot, like I said, could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. Sagittarius, right? Perhaps the 2 of you are gonna go to some kind of a family-oriented event, right? They may invite you to go to a wedding with them, to introduce you to the family, or the Hierophant is also a card of education, it's a card of religion, it's a card of spirituality, it's a card of something formal, something official. But something is telling me this is simply what the 2 of you are moving towards when it comes to the 2 of you, right? Moving towards the Hierophant, moving towards commitment, right? The Chariot is one of the fastest cards on the deck, so I think things will gain momentum right away after that Knight of Cups with the Ace of Swords play out. In the potential outcome, we have the 2 of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the 3 of Cups. I think it's a safe assumption to say you're the Queen of Wands here, Sagittarius. Right, to the left from you, we have the 2 of Cups, which is a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when 2 people are on the same page. about what's going on and feeling the same way towards one another. And then we have the Three of Cups to the right from you. The Three of Cups is a card of some sort of a celebration, but it's also a card of a union. A very happy union, I must add. It's the type of a union when people celebrate something called life and something called love for one another. So I think this confession of love is going to resonate with you because I do see you moving forward. I do see you being like super excited and happy about this. All right? And I'm happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. If you are already married or in a relationship, Sagittarius, this spread is for you. We have the Moon, the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, or whatever your person's zodiac sign is. What's going on with you, Sagittarius? Another a bit of a mysterious spread. I don't know if you watched the first spread, the New Love spread. That one started with the High Priestess. And this spread starts with the Moon. Both of those cards can be interpreted as cards of a secret. But, you know, whenever the Moon and the Sun cards come out in the same spread, especially sitting right next to each other, it could be referred to as yin and yang. Yin and yang. If you don't know what those are or what it is, Google it. Look it up. All right, so basically, yeah, the two of you make a perfect couple, yin and yang. It's like, all right, yeah, yin and yang. But if we want to stay general, then yeah, the Moon is a card of a secret, but with the Sun comes clarity. So if something was not clear, something that was hidden, or somebody was hiding something, or hiding emotions, not telling something, with the Sun, everything becomes clear and obvious. All right? But I don't see it being as something negative. No, quite the opposite. The Sun, on top of everything, is the happiest card in the deck. It really is. All right? The Ace of Pentacles right next. Right next to the deck is a golden opportunity. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Sometimes the Ace of Pentacles comes through as a marriage proposal card. A marriage proposal. So it could be a major spoiler alert for some of you. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing, but the Star is a card that will wish come true. Something people usually wish for and hope for a very long time. Perhaps your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband or wife, your significant other prepared some kind of a major surprise for you. All right? Let me know in the comments down below how this played out. By the way, we do have that child in the Sun card riding a horse. If you've been trying to get pregnant, you may receive some good news. Right? Or perhaps somebody is expecting. I don't know who is expecting, but somebody could be expecting, and they could be telling, oh, by the way, I'm expecting. And that will be treated as a golden opportunity for some of you, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, hence the Ace of Pentacles and the Star cards. So yeah, it's a great spread. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent next. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Magician, we have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Cups, and we have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Gemini, Virgo, maybe a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius. We also have Scorpio on the table. Well, if I were you, Sagittarius, I would be very careful as to whom you're dealing with this week when it comes to people from the past. This spread is right here is blast from the past, but perhaps it's not the type of blast from the past you want to welcome back into your life. The Knight of Wands together with the Magician. Those two cards together makes it very questionable. So if I were you, I would question this person's motives, because they could simply be coming back because they've got, it's a booty call. So yeah, that's what it could be. Those two cards together. And the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, by the way, could be a fellow fire sign. As a matter of fact, out of all fire signs, the Knight of Wands is mostly associated with you, Sagittarius. I'm not saying this is you who is doing this, but if it's a fellow Sag coming back, I wouldn't be surprised. But if we want to stay general, right, the Knight of Wands is a card of a player. It's a card of somebody who is very inconsistent, somebody who is hot and cold in and out of your life, a playboy, playgirl kind of a character. The Nine of Cups, clarifying that in this case, the Nine of Cups becomes a card of satisfaction and fulfillment, personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And the Magician sitting right next to the Knight of Wands is a card of a trickster, all right, manipulator. So this person knows his or her way around. They know what to say, they know what to do to lure people in, to attract people, lure people back in your case, because this is somebody from the past. The Page of Swords, the first card that came out, it's a message. It's a message coming your way, all right, or more than one message. The Tower on the bottom of the deck is that blast from the past. It could also be either a Scorpio or an Aries, but most likely it's a blast from the past in this case. So be careful, Sagittarius. If you just want to have a little fun with this person, go for it. Do what you got to do. But just so you know, this person is not coming back wanting to marry you. No, they just want to have a little bit of fun. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius, this week. We have the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know what it looks like, Sagittarius? I'm just going to tell you what it looks like to me. It looks like you're going to some kind of industry event, or maybe a conference, or maybe some kind of a get-together or a business gathering of people who work in the same industry, and you may find somebody who will invest into something you want to do, or they will offer you a job, or they will offer you like a side gig, or something along those lines. It looks like you're going to some kind of an event, and you'll be introduced to somebody, and that somebody will offer you either a job or a business proposition or something like that. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe you're going to a job fair. That's what could be happening here. But yeah, the Nine of Cups, the first card that came out, and the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Those two cards could be interpreted as cards of events, right? Maybe it's a conference, business conference. Perhaps you're closing a deal, and all of you are going to go celebrate the deal closure, but then another business deal or another job offer will land on your lap. Right? This reading starts with some kind of a celebration, with a Nine of Cups and a Three of Cups. And here comes the Knight of Pentacles, right? Somebody, you have an offer coming your way with that Knight of Pentacles as a result of you attending that event, all right? The Knight of Pentacles is followed up by the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is a very passionate new beginning. The Ace of Wands is a fire sign indicator. You are a fire sign. But when it comes to business and work, yeah, the Ace of Wands is getting something started, getting something off the ground. And all of this is because of the Knight of Pentacles, because of money or some kind of an investment or some kind of an offer coming your way. I hope this makes sense, but that's what I got for you. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Sagittarius. We have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Cups. We have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Hermit. We have Judgment. And we also have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or absolutely any zodiac sign. Well, you've got another person from your past coming back. It's not the same person that we saw in the Love from the Past spread. It's a different person, all right? This feels different. So I don't know what's going on. All these people waited until the very end of Mercury retrograde, all right? And they're finally starting to come out. Mercury retrograde finally got to them. We'll also have 3 other planets in retrograde with Mercury, right? Yeah, but that's what's happening. I don't know if you're going to be taking this person back, though. It doesn't feel this way. It feels like this person made a very wrong choice in the past, right? Perhaps they chose somebody else over you, and now they're breaking up with that person, or they're getting a divorce. They're divorcing that person, and you may hear from this person. You will be hearing from them, okay? And they may tell you that they've made a horrible mistake in the past. They do miss you, right? They thought about it. They thought about it long and hard. And you'll be hearing from them. Judgment, the last card that came out right next to the deck. It is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Five of Cups that the Hermit is clarifying has always to do with the past also. I never clarify Judgment if it's the last card that comes out, because it's also a card of having to make a judgment call. And I think this is where you definitely come in, Sagittarius, as to you being the judge and the jury here. All right? So yeah, that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.